The Valley used to be one of the biggest grounds in the country, and the first league match ever played here was Charlton versus Exeter 60 years ago. Well, today at the far end, work is going on to make the ground an all-seater stadium, and Charlton this week have put on offer 10-year season tickets to beat inflation. Today's match brings into opposition two of the best goal scorers in the lower divisions. Tony Kellow of Exeter City has 25 goals this season, and that gives him a career average of better than 1 goal every 2.5 games. A consistency which is matched by Charlton's Derek Hales in his career. This season he's scored 21 times, but like Kellow, not in the last 2 matches. In fact, it was number 7 Colin Powell whose goal at Burnley on Tuesday put Charlton back on top of the 3rd division, and they're unchanged today. Centre-half Les Berry still out with a broken nose, and number 8 Paul Walsh, one of the most promising 18-year-olds in the country. As for Exeter, they make 2 changes from the cup team. At number 6, Tony Mitchell replaces the injured Phil Roberts, and at number 8, Ray Pratt is in for Peter Rogers, who failed a late fitness test. The referee this afternoon is John Hunting from Leicester. Charlton start the match in red shirts and white shorts, playing from right to left. Derek Hales quickly in the action, and there goes Robinson, and across came Mitchell. And Bond, the goalkeeper, saved the corner. The all-green strip is Exeter's change colours. That was Martin Robinson. Phil Walker. That's Hatch for Exeter, trying to get Pratt through. That was Shaw, and now it's Kellow. And here comes Martin Rogers. It's a fair cross too, and Charlton needing 2 defenders to get the ball away. Peter Shaw there is playing his 100th league match today for Charlton. And the big question is, will Charlton fall for the set pieces as Newcastle did in the week? And it was well taken by Nicky Johns, who actually came into the Charlton goal following a 4-3 defeat at Exeter earlier this season, back in September, and has kept 14 clean sheets since. Walsh being marked by Mitchell, but he got the header on. Pratt. Walker for Charlton. Looking for Derek Hales. Brian Godfrey, the manager of the Cup Giant Killers, second from the right. Was Robinson, Mitchell, Tydeman, Walker. Only to Pearson though, and 3 players running up front for Exeter. It's well cut out by Madden. Walsh. And Walsh winning it back from Mitchell. He's got Hales in the centre. Here's Derek Hales, and saved by Bond. Set up by the England Youth International, Paul Walsh, who robbed Tony Mitchell on the left touchline, played the ball inside, and Derek Hales, the penalty area specialist down here, made space, but he shot just near enough to the goalkeeper for Bond to save it. Short. Here's Naylor. Madden. Walsh. That's a lovely turn by him, just checked slightly by Mitchell's challenge, but he found Powell and goes again. Paul Walsh. Walker. Warman. Hales. Pulled back, oh, and Bond missed it. And he was helped out by John Sparrow. Here's Warman. Walker. And Hatch. Only as far as Madden, and here's Tydeman for Charlton. Nice one too. And it works again to Warman. That's good play, and the man running is Robinson. And generous applause for a Charlton move, which was all about instant control and quick passing. And the skill on the ball of young Paul Walsh, something that the fans at the Valley have been used to seeing this season. Shaw's header. That was Roberts. And here's Walsh to Powell. Hales making a run across the penalty area now. And Lee Roberts checked him by conceding a corner. Charlton players going forward for this are number 4 Peter Shaw and number 5 Laurie Madden. Here comes Walker, shot by Madden. The work that Charlton do on set pieces often involves getting Phil Walker into key positions. He knocked that corner back in, and Laurie Madden had the shot over the bar. Here's Delve. Forbes. Here's Pratt. Couldn't get his shot in. Naylor intercepting. Pearson. Oh, flicked on beautifully to Tony Kellow. And Nicky John's a good piece of goalkeeping. Tony Kellow, having scored a hat-trick against Charlton earlier this season, must have felt he was on to the first goal of the afternoon there. He was clean through, tried to go to his left, and Johns read his intentions. A brave save. But I think the goalkeeper will require further attention. Referee restarting the match by dropping the ball on the halfway line. Kellow again making a nuisance of himself. Trying to find Pearson, and did. And Pearson went for the near post from Kellow's pass. Sparrow with time to look up. Only as far as Warman, though. Tydeman. Warman. Beaten by Forbes. Good tackle. He's got 2 ahead of him and 1 square, which is Hatch. Kellow unmarked on the far post. Hatch's shot, and he hits the bar. And here's Kellow. And the whistle's gone. Well, Peter Hatch, who's got this tremendous shot in either foot, but especially in his left, struck the ball from way out. But I've got a feeling that Tony Kellow, who was unmarked at the time, might even have been offside, even when the shot first came in. Certainly it ricocheted back off the Charlton woodwork, and it would have been a shame for Hatch had the ball gone in and then the goal been disallowed. Away from Sparrow there, and there's a chance on here for Charlton with Robinson. He's got 2 to his left who are well placed. Hales is coming in, and it came off Mitchell for a corner. And before it can be taken, the referee blows for half-time. Not a very distinguished first half. Charlton not producing the form which has taken them to the top of Division 3. And a thoughtful Derek Hales goes off with the half-time score 0-0. The River Thames lies just a short distance from the Charlton ground. And there's a massive project going on there, only a few hundred yards away, the building of the flood barrier, which should be completed in 1982, and which is designed to prevent London from being flooded by the River Thames. As Exeter start the second half, they're being watched this afternoon by the Tottenham spy, Pat Welton, with the 6th round FA Cup tie in prospect at White Hart Lane in a fortnight's time. And I gather in the first half he was very impressed with their work rate. Here's Pearson. Oh, good running on the right by Dick Forbes, but not a good cross. Here's Powell. On the chest of Derek Hales. Dick Tydeman. The man running is Robinson, but no hope of reaching that. The Charlton manager Mike Bailey in the dark glasses, and with him an old favourite here, Benny Fenton, who I well remember playing in the first league match I ever saw, which was down here some years ago. And Robinson, in chasing back, couldn't avoid conceding a corner, and that's always a dangerous thing to do against Exeter City. Sparrow again taking up that familiar near-post position. Oh, well taken by a goalkeeper who's clearly found out how to deal with things like that. Mitchell hovering there and doing very well against Walsh. Pratt. Forbes has found some space, but cut out by Shaw. Well, this goalkeeping at near-post corners is an interesting topic of conversation this week, and as Bob Wilson pointed out to me yesterday, if the goalkeeper dominates the situation, it's so much easier for his defence. Kellow, delve, pulled rather too far back, and Colin Powell might get away here. Derek Hales making his run now. That was an awkward ball to turn into anything positive. It's back again by Lee Roberts. Tydeman looking for Derek Hales. There's a chase on here. Well, it's just not going Charlton's way today. He's buried those before now, time without number, and he knows it. Tydeman played the ball through, and Hales got the better of the defender, tried to beat the keeper with power, and missed the target. Pearson, offside against Forbes on the far touchline. Shaw. And Hales moving to the right now, where Powell can also be found. Round one man and gets a free kick, fouled by Sparrow. Shaw and Madden both making their way forward on the far side. Tydeman with it. Shaw coming in, here's Walker, here's Robinson. Walsh did well to make width. And to beat the man, and to find Robinson, and to get back inside. and then win it back yet again. What a lovely piece of play by an 18-year-old there. Sheer determination by Paul Walsh. That's what the applause is for. Robinson. Away by Pearson. That was Shaw. This is Tydeman. And it's Tydeman's cross to Powell. Heading it in. Walker! Phil Walker scores after 66 minutes. And Dick Tydeman, the captain, looks so relieved. And he started the move. It was a ball played to the far side from him of the penalty area. Colin Powell got up and knocked it down, and Phil Walker was decisive in his finishing. That was Walker's 9th goal of the season, and it means that Charlton maintain their record of having scored at the Valley in every home game in this campaign. But if you go back a little bit further in the play, leading up to that goal, Paul Walsh's determination and persistence will also be remembered. There's Kellow. And here's Sparrow. Offside. Forbes. Walker. Walsh. Nearly. Walker. And Tydeman and Naylor. Hales. Walsh again. Walker. His shot. Here's John Delve. Oh my word, and that's a break by Robinson, and Charlton had Hales and Walsh in the centre there, and just for a minute, if Robinson could have got the early ball in, which he tried to do, there was an opening. Hales, meantime, drifts to the near post, hoping that Warman's long throw can create something in the penalty area. Here's Hales. Madden covering. Oh, it's a good ball. Walsh is through. Well played, the goalkeeper. Well, Laurie Madden's piece of defensive play there, leading to the ball down the right-hand side, put Walsh clean through. But when that happens and the forward fails to score, sometimes it's easy to apportion blame, but one should credit the keeper. That header by Madden not convincing. Delve has found Pearson. Phil Warman covering, and the referee blows. And the Charlton crowd applaud, perhaps not realising that besides winning 2 points today and keeping their place under the captaincy of Dick Tydeman at the head of the 3rd division, Charlton have set a new club record thanks to Phil Walker's goal of 28 wins in a season, which was set back in 1935. They've actually achieved that, and they've kept a clean sheet when they've equalled another club record of 16 clean sheets in a season. So one record broken, 28 wins, another equalled, 16 clean sheets, and Charlton, despite not playing at their best, stay top with a 1-0 win.
And that win was even more valuable because of the other clubs in the top 5.
Sheffield United.